friends, welcome. 'Tis the season for autumn and I have got my September favourites for you today. I've got a lot to chat about and today's video is kindly sponsored by Fussy, so more on that later. And hey, if you're brand new here, you can click the subscribe button if you want to become part of our weird magical online family. But let's go, because this one's going to be a chatty one. Grab a cup of tea and get cozy with me. Let's kick it off with health and beauty favourites, and I have perhaps my favourite hand wash of all time, and it is this. It's not a foaming hand wash, which I usually only buy for my house, but it smelled so good I had to get it. This is the Bath & Body Works The Perfect Autumn Cleansing Gel Hand Soap, and when I tell you I have smelt nothing like this. Gonna give it a little sniff right here, I can't resist. It's like a 12 out of 10. It's very appley, but let me talk about what it actually smells like. The notes are fresh cranberry, a good start, spiced pumpkin, and crisp apple. That combination has somehow created the perfect autumn. Now, if I had known that I was going to fall in love with this hand soap this much, I probably would have bought 1,000,000 bottles of it for every autumn in the future. But that is one of my first favourites to kick off this video. Let's move on. This actually brings us on to today's sponsor, which is Fussy. Fussy is a natural deodorant. I've recently made the switch from an antiperspirant to a natural one, and it is Fussy. I have been really enjoying this over the last couple of months and I can't wait to tell you more about it. This is a completely refillable case, which is very exciting. Now, this is the cutest pastel purple colour that I have ever seen. Now, don't worry if you don't like this colour, you can choose from so many different colours to pick the perfect refillable case for yourself. Let me know which colour you would go for. Now, when we pop the top off, this is actually where the deodorant lives, inside here, and there are so many different scents that you can choose from. Now, I actually have some really exciting limited edition scents to show you today. Let me introduce you to the After Dusk collection. There are 3 brand new limited edition scents and I have them all here. So these are what the refills look like. This one is in pomegranate and dahlia. It's one of those very lovely flowers, and let me tell you, this scent might be my favourite out of all of the 3 new ones, but don't get me wrong, they're all delicious. This one is Voodoo Plum, and the last one in the After Dusk collection is Midnight Oud. But yes, if I had to pick a favourite out of the new limited ones, it's got to be pomegranate. It's got to be that. I want to smell like that all day. Now, obviously, these are the limited edition ones, which I highly recommend, but Fussy do so many scents to pick from, and if you are sensitive, they even do an unscented one. The possibilities are endless. Let me show you how easy these are to refill. We simply pop off the top, squeeze the sides, we take our old one out, we get our new refill. These are fully compostable. You can pop them in your garden bin, pop it in, take the lid off, put this little bit back on like so, and we are ready to go. And then you simply just twist and it will go up. How good is that? And then we just pop the lid on like that. Ready to roll. We can do deodorant on the go as well. These will definitely fit in your handbag. These deodorants feel so good on the skin and oh my god. Right, do that again. These deodorants honestly feel so good on the skin, and they leave you smelling great for up to 24 hours thanks to their odor neutralizing probiotic formula. And not only that, you don't have to just use them on your pits. I sometimes like to put mine on my underboob, especially when I'm working out. Gotta keep fresh all day. Fussy are all natural, vegan and cruelty free. So if you want to get your hands on one of these for yourself, head into the description down below, click the link and use the code CHERRY to get 15% off your very own Fussy natural deodorant. Be sure to let me know in a comment down below if you do try Fussy. Let me know what scents you've gone for, what colour case you've gone for. I'm just a nosy girl. I am going to smell so good this autumn. Moving on to my final health and beauty favourite. Now this one may not look spectacular to you, but when I tell you, it has become a daily staple to me. This is the Kiehl's Lip Balm #1. This is a lip balm that just does what it says on the tin. It's not fussy, it's not an all singing and dancing lip balm. I think it's unfragranced actually, but the way this lip balm makes my lips feel is why it's a favourite. I have started using this every single day, usually in the evenings, and my lips are feeling fantastic. Now I am someone that can have troublesome lips in the autumn winter season. They can tend to get a little bit peely, a little bit dry, and my lips are feeling good, and I am putting it down to this. So if you need a lip balm, I feel like there's so much in this as well. Like, it's a massive tube. Go Kiehl's. I'm gonna be repurchasing this when it runs out as well. Moving on to the next segment, which I don't think we've had this one before, guys. It's kind of like a kitchen and food segment, and I'm gonna start off with the best plate I've ever seen in my life. Okay, now I found this on Vinted. I had never seen this. Like, I do collect Emma Bridgewater 8.5-inch plates. Now I know some of you are going to be like, that is such a niche thing to collect, specifically the 8.5-inch plates, because they're so cool. But I found this one for spooky season. It's got like little spooky cookies. We've got party rings. We've got little ghost cookies, little skeletons. This one actually says custard scream instead of custard cream, and I just love it. Emma Bridgewater has become a big collection and theme throughout this year. Like, every season I'm like, oh, I need an autumn Emma Bridgewater plate. Oh, it's Easter. I need an Easter plate. You may have seen some of these in my previous favourite videos as well, but this one, it brings me so much joy when I just get it out. Just for a sandwich or a cake, whatever. It just brings a little bit more joy to my food. I know, I told you it was random. Now, speaking of random, I have to talk about this. This is from Sainsbury's, which is a supermarket here in the UK, if you didn't know. This is Morello Cherry Compote. I've never eaten compote, I think, in my entire life. I've definitely never bought it. But I was like, you know what? I want to make my porridge more exciting. And when I tell you, this has leveled up my porridge in the morning, you won't believe it. Now, they actually have these little tiny pots in M&S, and they do like porridge, and it has a little sauce on top. And they were the nicest things I've ever tasted, but they're really expensive for one. This tastes exactly the same as the M&S one, but I have a whole jar, and now I can make it at home. Brilliant. I've got through maybe 2/3 of this in the last month, and I highly recommend. And I'm now on a mission to find different flavoured compotes. I want to try a raspberry. Is there a peach one that exists? I don't know. Do any of you compote connoisseurs have any recommendations for me? Because it has made my breakfast elite and very exciting. I told you it was random, but cannot help myself. Love a compote now. Next up is a Lost Cauldron tea. This is our pumpkin patch crisp apple and peach tea. I have been enjoying this. Let me show you what it looks like. It even has tiny little pumpkins and wee baby, look, that there is a baby ghost. Pumpkins and ghosts. I bet you never thought that you could get such a spooky tea. So I will link that down below. It smelled the fruitiest, most autumn tea. I've been really enjoying it. Now, I know that I'm super, super biased because this is my own tea, but I've been enjoying it. I love it. It's my favourite season, okay? And I have been enjoying this out of all of the Lost Cauldron teas, so that's a favourite. What do I have to show you next? I think I'm going to show you the coolest bag that I've ever purchased. Here it is, the bag of dreams. Cherry, that looks like a massive clock. Yes, and guess what? You haven't heard the best bit. It works. Look at that second hand. Clocking, ticking, flooping around. This is a real clock that works. We've got little metal detailings, a little metal handle here. It's a crossbody bag. We've got a strap. Let me show you inside. This is what it looks like. It's got a little pouch, and behind the pouch you have the working clock mechanism. You simply just have to pop a AA battery in there. I screamed when I found these. Now, I originally found them for my shop, and obviously I ordered them for there, and I was like, I need to buy it. I need to buy it for myself. So yes, these are available at the Lost Cauldron, but I was like, that is cool. I love browns. This season is very much a vintagey brown colour palette type of time. Yeah, comedy. So yes, there it is, my bag. I've never seen such a special one, and I have been a collector of really weird bags. I've got bags in the shape of bourbons, I've got bags in the shape of other biscuits, I've got a golden snitch bag, I've got a Hogwarts trunk bag. I am a handbag collector, not designer. That's not my thing. It's not my cup of tea, but I like bags that look interesting. And this one just, yeah, it blew all the others out the park. I have something to show you which is for your mind. We're having a little bit more boundaries when it comes to our smartphones, and it's actually an app, and it's called Focus Friend. Now this app is actually been made by Hank Green. You may know Hank Green. If you don't, I'll link his channel down below. He is like an OG YouTuber, but he has created this. Now let me show you what it looks like on my phone. So this is Focus Friend. Now, as you can see, there is a little bean character there. That is my little bean. That sounded a little... Not that bean. My little phone bean. Get your minds out of the gutter. Now, my little bean loves to knit... Stop! My little bean loves to knit socks and scarves all day long, but to do that, I have to put my phone in focus. This means that I can't use any of my phone apps when I'm working. There are you can set it where certain apps are usable if they're productivity apps, for example, but I like to do it where it's like, right, I really need to focus on my work right now, so I'm gonna set my bean to knit for like an hour, and I'll put it for an hour, and it means that I really am not going or gravitating to my phone, and I'm finding it really helpful. Now, why is this motivating, I hear you ask? Well, my bean is good at decor. It loves to buy things, plants, desks, chairs, rugs, you name it. My bean is an interior design god, and to get all of these things you have to buy them with the scarves and the socks that your bean knits. So yeah, it's just a little something to help me crack on with my emails or my thumbnails or my meetings without constantly picking up my phone. So if that is a problem that you struggle with, I highly recommend downloading Focus Friend and getting your own little bean. Look at him go. He's currently eating a little bag of chips and he's got the crumbs around his mouth. That's so cute. I love a tap. Bean, I don't know what I didn't know that my bean could speak. That's a new thing. Bean has gone for a very herbology, botanical vibe in his room, and I'm really enjoying it. So there we go. Focus Friend, the app that you never knew you needed. Now, of course, it wouldn't be a favourites video if I didn't discuss what books that I have been enjoying. This book has been out for a very long time, and it is finally time for Onyx Storm. I've been really enjoying this, you know. There has been parts where it felt a little bit slower, and because I left the gap between Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, I left like months and months and months until I started reading this, so I did have to refresh myself because my brain is honestly terrible. Like, I can devour an entire book and then you can ask me about the complicated like plot points. I probably couldn't tell you because it just doesn't retain. Is anyone else like that? I'm like that with films and TV shows. It's why I can rewatch things over and over again. But either way, I'm enjoying this. I'm actually about 85% in, so I haven't finished it yet. Please don't leave any spoilers in the comments because other people may not have read it yet either. It's good. This whole Empyrean series as a whole, do I recommend it? Yes. Do I want to be in the quadrants? Do I want to be, would I be a scribe? Probably not. I feel like I would want to be a rider, but I'm definitely not physically capable. But then again, neither was Violet. So there we go. Onyx Storm, still making my way through that, but really enjoying it. What have I been watching this month? Now, cameraman Chris visited and bullied me, I mean, it didn't take much convincing, into watching K-pop Demon Hunters. This isn't something that I would have naturally gravitated towards, but boy oh boy, am I pleased that I watched it. The songs are so good, I can't stop listening to them. My favourite character is that little blue kitty cat. Is it a tiger, a cat? I don't know. He looks like this. He's so cute. Look at him. Yes, Chris. Edit the cat to pop up, please. So that's a film that I highly recommend, even if it's not something that you would have maybe clicked on, because it was fantastic. Like, the animations were top notch. Other things that I've been watching, we're still watching Outlander. Have I spoke about that before? I don't know, but we've finished season 2. It's a rewatch for me, but I've forgotten most of it, so it feels like I'm watching it for the first time. I do recommend it. That's it. Now, it's not just about what I have been enjoying, it is about what you at home have been enjoying as well. Leave your recommendations and your favourites in a comment down below so that we can all kind of read them. They end up being recommendations to me. Have you been enjoying any of the same things as me? Let's have a chat in the comments. And if you have enjoyed this video, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate you spending some time with me today. Give this video a magical thumbs up if you made it this far, and I will see you in my next one. And hey, massive thank you again to Fussy for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check in the description, head over to the Fussy website, use my code CHERRY, get that 15% off, and pick your very favourite scent. And don't forget about the limited edition After Dusk collection. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye! Right. You know what? I've not had breakfast yet. I feel like I might have some of that compote on my porridge. Or porridge is how we say it, thanks to Outlander. Fantastic.